Well, hello, my name is Hannah and I'm the C5 nut. Well, this is the second part to the second part of the video. Yeah, sorry, my mind's just at the moment. Right, now if you watched the first video, you've seen that we've actually put the mattress in and everything else is all hunky-dory. Now there is a tiny bit of wiring that still needs to be addressed, and that's what this video is going to be about. I'll flick the camera around and you guys can see what I'm currently doing. Right, so as you can see, the wiring is all over the place at the moment. You know, it just needs tidying up. What you see here is only half the cables. I've actually, my camera actually died, so I ended up whacking it on charge for a couple of, well, basically half an hour. And I've actually did the other side while I wait for it to charge. So I'll just quickly run around the other side. Open the door. Right, so as you can see, I've tidied all the cables. This here is the one that comes from the car. Now it's only a 7-core cable, so this purely does the lights and things, but I'm hoping to get another cable which will be the white plug. If I go around to the front, so at the moment I've only got the black one, which is a 7-pin. It does all the lights. The white one on the other side does the battery charger and also the reverse lights. That all comes off this white one. Now I've had this car for about 11 years, and as you can see, these plugs are looking quite tired. So at some point I will be changing these from 2 7-pin to the new modern 13-pin plug. So when I do the conversion on the car, I will also do the conversion for the trailer as well, or the C5 caravan, and then hopefully I'll be able to charge up my leisure batteries, which is in the spare wheel holder. So yeah, this is the work I've done. I just want to put it all in conduit. I put some sort of cable, I think these are called P-clips, don't quote me on that. It's just something I call them in the trade. They're just basically a little clamp that bolts to the side, and it stops the cable from moving about too much. And yeah, all of this is going into there. Some of it's going on the side here, the others are going in the floor. Just on the top here is where I'm going to install the stereo system, only because it matches with the tank up there. So I'm going to make use of this space and stick the stereo in there. Now the cable hanging out is purely for the speakers. I've still got to run some power to the stereo along with the aerial, so I've still got to run the aerial lead down into this corner. Right, well, I'm just going to stop the video here for the minute, because I don't think you guys will be interested in watching me for about an hour sorting all this wiring. So I'll stop the video, I'll crack on, and once I've more or less done what I needed to do, I'll bring you back. Okay, so it's been about an hour since the last time I brought you back, and yeah, I'll show you what I've done. Right, I'll just move them out the way. So as you can see, all the cabling down there is all nicely neated. Just in case you're wondering, this here is the alarm, and obviously it operates 3 relays, one of which is the boot. And yeah, I won't go into too much detail with what's there. Obviously it's going to be a security device, but it all fully works. What I'll do is I'll close the doors. I've got to remember to take the key out. Let's just close this like so, and again on the other side. Now this is completely independent from the car. I've actually unplugged it. So as you can see, the main plug is disconnected. So I'm just going to use the remote. So when I hit the lock button, both indicators work. And then again with the unlock button, that's to unlock it. So I'll just lock it for a second. And as you can see, nothing's there. But because I was quite forceful with the door, it seemed to set the alarm off. Now I know that the main alarm is currently switched off, the actual siren, only because it's bloody loud, and obviously I'm in the workshop, I don't want to drive people insane, so I disabled it for the minute. And obviously with the C5s they've got the electric boot thingy underneath. Obviously I can't get into there unless there's power, so I then hit the boot button, which then unlocks the boot. Hey, look at that. Right, don't mind the tools. I've got a hidden fuse box just in there, and there's actually what you call it, an ignition switch off an old Citroen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in, switch it to number 1, which then makes the actual button work. The reason why it's not closing is because I've got a cable here for the charger, but so that button up there is working a lock. Now if you watch one of my other previous videos, I'll go into a bit of depth with this, only because it's not as simple as connecting that switch to this lock. It's believe it or not, there's actually another relay hidden in that corner. Right, now I've got the ignition switched on. There is a few people asking me about these windows and if they work. Yes, they do work. And what I'll do is put the window down, and as you can see, windows going down. Hey, look at that, and that's on both sides as well. Now it's a bit slow at the moment. It's only because I've been playing around with the suspension, trying to get the air out of the system, and the battery's a bit flat. So I'll just lift up here what I've got under here. At the moment there's 2 batteries. The black one is the normal one I would have in this vehicle or this trailer. The silver one I actually pinched out of my caravan for the minute, because the other one that was in here is currently on charge, and there's enough room to stick a 3rd battery in. So my overall plan is to have 3 batteries in the back, 2 to do the sound system and the TV, and the end one to operate the hydraulic pump, which is just down there. Wow, I'm going to stop it here for a second and put the mattress back in, and I'll bring it back. Hi, right, okay, well I didn't realise what time it was, and I got too carried away to the point where my boss goes, "Hannah, you do realise we're going to close in 20 minutes? Oh my days. Okay, so I had to rush around putting everything away, and basically bring the C5 caravan back to its storage yard. Now on the way there's little Tesco's with one of them sort of car wash, pressure wash type things, and I couldn't help myself, I had to have a clean, didn't it? So what we're going to do is flip the camera around so you guys can see how clean it is. Check this out. How clean is that? Looking really well for herself. Okay, it's got a wiper blade thingy coming down, but yeah, look how clean it is. I can't get over on how clean it is right now. That's just amazing. Well, since it's a nice sort of dry-ish day today, there's one thing I want to do to this before the end of this video. Now if I opened up the doors, now this car originally had black leather seats. We're in the process of selling the seats. Well, basically they are up for sale. If you guys want any black leather seats, just give me a little buzz. But to go with those seats, these door trims need to come off. But don't worry, I've got a pair of these going on nicely. I know it's a bit dirty across here, that just needs a bit of a clean. So I'm just going to quickly fit these onto that door, and obviously the other door, and hopefully we'll be pointing in the right direction. Right, now I'm just going to quickly open up the boot. There we go. Right, like I said, I had to quickly dump everything back in here again. That's not a problem at all. It's not too bad actually, it's just we'll get there. This is the little TV that I'm thinking of putting in. It's a nice sort of, I think it's a 15-inch TV. It's got a tiny bit of damage down here. There. I'm not too worried about it. Oh look, there's another one up there. Yeah, again, I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to mount this somewhere. Haven't got a clue where. I might mount it on the top there. Somebody said about putting it off the ceiling, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Right, there's me twitching on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the camera on fast track, and you guys can see me try to take this door apart. Right, well, that plan seemed to have backfired. Just as I was putting the tripod out of the car to get things moving, it started to rain, so I've scrapped that idea and just ploughed on through anyway. So as you can see, I've got one door there, all nice and complete, and I'll go around to the other side. And yes, I've done this side as well. I've noticed that when I come to do this side, I took the speaker cover off and saw that the speaker is starting to deteriorate. Nothing new. This car here, my pride and joy, is suffering the same issues. After a while, or age related, speakers just fall apart, and yeah, the sound on this one isn't brilliant. So it looks like I'm going to have to replace all the speakers on this car and also on the C5 caravan. So yeah, what can I say? Right, before it's going to start raining, I want to take out my caravan battery and put it back into the caravan, and vice versa. I've got the battery that was in here is currently in the caravan on charge. I've got one of them 100-watt solar panels, so that's been sort of charging up my battery. It's sat in there for a good sort of couple of weeks now, so hopefully that battery should more or less be fully charged. So yeah, I just want to swap it over. Yeah, what can I say? I'm gonna leave it here for today, guys, because I've got a feeling it's gonna start raining again, and I'm pretty knackered after what I've done today. Yeah, what can I say? I'm blown away. I really am. I can't wait until I take this to the show. For those who don't know, there's a Citroen car club G Rally. It's on the 13th of September, and I'm hoping to take this. There is camping involved. It's purely for one night. I don't want to take my caravan out just for one night. It's pointless, and the whole purpose of this and the C5 caravan, the whole purpose of it is for me to take it to car shows. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to get it as ready as I can. I'm not worried about the heater at the moment. The heater can wait until sometime in the near future. The next stage I want to do before I take it to the show is stick the sound system in, and possibly
just possibly I might mount this TV. Haven't decided yet. So right, well, I'm going to leave it here, like I keep saying. Nothing new. Well, if you like what you've seen today, please give us a thumbs up. Please share my videos. The more you share and like my videos, the more it helps the the channel to grow. And yeah, any feedback, I would love to see some comments, please, guys. What can I say? Well, thank you very much for watching. If you got this far, give yourself a massive thumbs up. And to everyone out there, please stay safe, take care, see you soon.